My dear boys and girls, tonight I have appeared in front of you with a very important discussion, that is indefinite tense and its interrogative form and negative form. Clear? First of all, I want to discuss with you how to construct an interrogative sentence in the present indefinite tense form. For example, he goes to school. He is a third person singular number, so you will have to supply an auxiliary verb, that is do. And as he is third person singular number, you will have to add s or yes with the do verb, that is the auxiliary verb. So, does he go to school every day? This is the interrogative form. And if you want to convert it into interrogative plus negative, it will be does not he or does he not go to school every day? Clear? Does he not go to school every day? In the case of second person, you will have to say, do you not fetch water for your mother from the tube well? Do you not? As you is the second person, you should not use s or yes with do verb, that is the auxiliary verb, and you will have to say, do you go to the tube well to fetch water? Clear? And if you make it an interrogative as well as negative sentence, you will have to say, do you not go to the tube well to fetch water for your mother? Clear? Again, I come to the first person. For example, do I harm you in any way? Do I harm you in any way? So, when you are going to write interrogative plus negative, you will have to say, do I not harm you in any way? Meanings are different, but I am showing you the different ways of constructions only. Clear? However, in the case of noun, you will have to say, does Ram not is incorrect use. You will have to say, does Ram not? You will have to say, does not Ram go to school every day? As Ram is noun, you have no liberty to use does with Ram. Clear? As Ram is noun, when you are using interrogative plus negative, you will have to say, does not Ram go to school every day? But if you use short form, you are at liberty to use doesn't run. So there is no problem if you use short form. Clear? For example, another example I am giving you. Does your sister not? It is incorrect expression. So what should be the correct expression? Does not your sister sing well? So does not your sister is the correct expression, and if you say does your sister not, it is an incorrect expression. But if you use short form, you can easily use doesn't your sister sing well? So you will have to see very carefully whether you are using the subject noun or pronoun. In the case of noun, not takes its place with the auxiliary verb, and in the case of pronoun, it takes its place after the subject. Clear? So you will have to be very careful when you are using interrogative plus negative. Clear? Another expression. Does the Prime Minister of India try to solve unemployment problem at this moment? And when you are using negative sentence plus interrogative, you will have to say does not the Prime Minister of India try to solve the unemployment problem. And if you use short form, it is very easy. Doesn't the Prime Minister of India try to solve the unemployment problem? But in the case of pronoun, you will have to say does he try to solve the unemployment problem? And in the case of interrogative and negative, you will have to say does he not try to solve the problem, try to solve the unemployment problem? Clear? So when the subject is pronoun, your negative form will go after the subject and the auxiliary verb will precede the subject. Clear? And when the subject is a noun, you will have to use auxiliary verb first and the negative form second, and after that the subject. Clear? However, you will have to watch, you will have to be very careful whether your subject is noun or a pronoun. Clear? There are some sentences in the present indefinite tense where there is only be verb. For example, he is an intelligent boy. Here is the form of be verb. You know that be verb has three forms like am, is and are. He is an intelligent boy. So if you try to make it an interrogative sentence, you will have to say is he an intelligent boy? And if you want to write the sentence both in the interrogative and negative form, you will have to write, is he not an intelligent boy? Or if you use short form, isn't he an intelligent boy, etc. But if the subject is noun, you will have to say, for example, Ram is very clever. Ram is very clever. Is Ram very clever? And is not Ram very clever? Is Ram very clever? And in the case of interrogative plus negative, is not Ram very clever? But you are at liberty to use, isn't Ram very clever? Isn't he very clever? Ain't I very clever? Ain't means am plus not. It is the short form. So there are some short forms like are plus not aren't, am plus not ain't, A-I-N-T, ain't, is plus not isn't. Clear? However, I think that I am able to clear your idea about the use of interrogative sentence in the present indefinite tense, interrogative plus negative in the present indefinite tense. Clear? Practice it at home with your private tutors, and I have given you the clear idea how to use interrogative form and how to use both interrogative and negative form in the present indefinite tense. Thank you very much, my dear boys and girls. Thank you very much who are listening to my video. So, last but not least, I request all of you to subscribe my channel, to like it, to share it. Please don't forget to do it so that I may be enthused to come before you with many other items of grammar. Thank you very much. Good night.